right, cool. All right, yeah, let's go. So,
All right, guys. So welcome back to the Pop and Culture Podcast. My name is Ron, and we have another guest on this episode. Ron will give her a nice little introduction, and then we'll go from there.
yes, we are sitting here with Lady T, right?
Mm-hmm.
Lady T. And we're going to talk about some things that just how she feels about fitness and just overcoming certain things that, may have held her back from it. And how do you still stay, consistent for as long as you have, but things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I got you. How we go?
Okay. So tell people a little bit about you. What are you interested in? Or just in general stuff.
So, do I have to get into my age and all that?
No, if you don't
I don't
want
have to. Do I have to go into that depth?
Yeah,
It's up to you. It's up to
I
what's so
feel
crazy?
like it. I don't know.
You know what it is? It's almost a proud thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So, like, I feel like it kind of works into like my lifestyle, right? Like,
that's why it's good.
I just
That's
turned 43.
There you go.
Um,
Say be proud.
Nice.
Say
Yeah.
it.
I mean,
Poke
I'm
your chest
not-
out when you say it. Poke your chest out.
I'm not
Yeah.
upset. Like,
Yeah.
I don't feel old. I feel good. But I think because I work out, like I feel like it's my lifestyle makes me feel young, right?
Yeah,
I
that's
don't.
dope.
And I think like
That's dope.
as you get older, working out helps you as you get older. Like, obviously health reasons, but you feel better, you look better, you don't feel as tired.
Yeah. So that plays a big part of keeping you like the youth,
Yes.
right?
Yeah. Like when you think about people that are our age, right, that don't work out, I just, little things you could just see, something that wouldn't bother us is probably bothering them.
Gotcha.
Or, they are more tired, or, we all have full-time jobs, right? But we make time, which I think is important for ourselves, right, to work out. And the ones that don't, which nothing against people that don't, but I just think that it's a distinction with how we age
Gotcha.
and how we feel as we get older.
Gotcha. Well, so let's start from the beginning. Like, what made you really get into it? Was it like you were like a bigger person, or you just felt like you wasn't happy where you looked? What was it that really got
Was
you?
it a heartbreak that got you?
Exactly.
To keep all the way real. So I was
Yeah.
an athlete in college. And then
And what you play, by the way?
I played basketball in college. Then after I graduated, I got into, a serious relationship. And the breakup was truly one
hurtful.
Yeah, it was really messy. I needed an outlet.
Gotcha. So this is while you were in it, or
No, this was right after. So while I was in it, I was like, doing like, you would go to the gym and, I don't know, do the elliptical back then, nothing wrong with the elliptical, but, I would just go to the elliptical.
take shots at the elliptical.
When we didn't know what we were doing.
Right, I only knew what I was doing, like what they taught me in college, right? So, but you want to keep it up, right? Because you're not working out now. So yeah, I got a little heavy, but I was still, slender. So I would just like do the elliptical, maybe do the treadmill, and then I would go home. But then it was like right after this breakup, I just needed an outlet. And it's what they say, women, heartbreak, you get into the best shape of your life. I did.
Dope.
I hired a trainer. And that was the first time I had one-on-one training. Best shape of my life.
Damn, that's
literally, and I didn't have any distractions because
shout out to the trainers too.
Yeah. They really, really do help. And then, so I did the one-on-one training for about a year. And then I just started to do it on my own.
So let me ask you, even when you were doing the training aspect, did you change your diet as well, or you just kind of?
So I was still younger.
I know you had the youth on your side.
Yes. So I had the youth. I was, let's just say 30. I was about 30, 29. So I was still very young. I was still able to eat McDonald's at 2 o'clock in the morning.
And still be decent.
Right. And I didn't really think about my diet. I honestly haven't changed. I didn't start changing my diet until I think I was 40.
Yo,
because
and listen,
your body change. It is hard.
Yo, I say this all the time, man. It's like age catches up with you. Your metabolism slows down. Like what we eat now, that shit stick.
Yes, it is so much harder to lose weight. Eating like dairy makes you bloated now. Back then, I could eat, I don't know, mac and cheese, and I would just be like, still slim, no bloatedness.
My ass would be eating goddamn Fruity Pebbles at 1 something in the morning, and I could do that every day, and I'll be still good.
Right.
Let me take some Fruity Pebbles right now.
Yes, and that's the thing. Like we could eat whatever it was, like cereal, like, I don't know, you know what I mean? That would be
Yeah.
breakfast. We
Yeah,
weren't
it would.
concerned about having protein shakes back then or, you know, getting our protein in. You know, now it's still hard, but
Now all I think about is protein.
yeah, I'm like, is this gonna help my protein? Like, is this gonna, I mean, I'm not, you know, I'm not as strict as I would like to be. That probably is my downfall, but I am more conscious now, like the older that I am.
I wouldn't say, you know, listen, I think life is about balance, man. Like if
Yes.
if you're trying to go on stage, you know what I'm saying, I get it.
Yeah.
But if you just really want to just, you know, be healthy, you just want to have a healthy lifestyle, you don't want to take away and just say, I don't do none of this anymore.
Right.
You know, you want to kind of have a little balance. So
yeah, you don't have to be an extreme.
yeah, so
Right.
so this is what we talk about too, because I think a lot of people out there think that you got to be an extremist, but
Yeah.
I think it's cool to have a balance, and we just want to look good. But you know, here's what's crazy about even what you said. I think about yourself is that you feel a certain way about you because you see your imperfections, right?
Right.
But then the world can say, "Girl, you look good," and you over here like, because I see this, I see this,
Yeah.
you see this. Look at my picture. Oh my God.
Well,
So
that's what they call
Body dysmorphia.
Yes.
Yeah.
We all got it.
Yeah, but here's the problem because she's working out, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we know too, like, it is a little tougher for ladies because we have testosterone, so it's easier for us to kind of build muscle. For you guys, it's a lot tougher, but, and you know, especially after having a child, which is dope, right? She had a child. So after having a child, it's a little harder. So for us, you know, we can kind of like regain ourselves and stuff. But for you, shoot, you know, it takes a little longer. And like I said, you see yourself one way, and other people is like,
Yes.
yo, now you look good. So I think it's good too to sit back and embrace where you're at and be happy too.
And I didn't, I haven't been able to do that until I was over 40.
Yeah.
So, you know, you figure that 30 to 40 range, I was like always chasing a body type that I felt was good for me, right?
Yeah.
You know, the way I wanted to look.
So was you one of those that had the picture like I want to look like this?
No, but I had, you know, I have like certain like,
That image in your head, right?
right, like an image of like, I always look at someone, I never wanted to be like skinny, right? I always liked the fit because I was, you know, I was much curvier back then and I wanted that curvy fit look. But, you know, you always have
Too
like
much BBLs?
No, I mean, I take pride in that I haven't had any surgery, but I always had like a real influencer with a natural body, or at least natural lower body. That was my goal, right? I mean, obviously you're never going to be that girl, but you can get.
I think it's like nowadays, like every girl wants to chase to be that girl.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
but
saying?
I think that social media plays a large
Fucks
role in
you
that.
up, man.
But
You know, it's
I also
hard.
look at it as a positive a little bit because you're chasing something that you probably will never get, but
Right.
it keeps you pushing to chasing something. And I feel like it does because I have an image in my head that I want to look like that I know I'll never look like, but it keeps me chasing it. You know what I mean?
But I think then we come into terms of you being the best version of you.
Yeah.
Sometimes we comparing ourselves to someone else instead of saying, be the best version of what you can be. Like, I just want to be the best version of me.
Yeah.
You know, like,
But it probably took you a while to get there.
well, I guess to understand that concept.
Right.
Yeah.
And maybe that's it. More of, it took me now to realize I'm my own body goals. Like now I look at an older picture of what I used to look like, let's just say 6 years ago. And I'm like, that's what I wanted, or that is what I would like to look like again. Right. But I think before you honestly understand your body and who you are and what you really want in life, it's always, oh, I want to look like this. Or, you know, the Instagram, it's always like, oh, look at her body, right? Without realizing all these filters and all these apps where you can make your stomach smaller. And now they have, I saw this app where you can make your stomach smaller and it doesn't move the wall. Like before, remember, everyone would
You had
know,
to fix it a little
right?
bit.
Yeah, you would have to make sure that the brick wasn't, or the mirror, right? Back then you could always tell.
AI
Or
has
there
come a
used to be
long
this
way.
guy that used to call out people that would, you know, change the picture.
Oh,
but-
I love those guys.
yes,
love
I
them.
know, I
And
can't
they-
remember him, but
And
he
they
was,
all get blocked. He
yes,
blocks them all.
and
He
Because
does?
He blocks them because he exposes them. That
he exposes,
voice
like
ain't
he
that
shows
small.
how, and some of them are really big fitness influencers. Like he brings and expands a picture and he shows how it's a filtered picture and how they made her, you know, him or her, whatever, way smaller and the hip bigger. So anyway, point to say is that it's so hard when you have this is in your face, right? It was like once social media, that's all it was. It was all BBLs. It was all, you know, not to take away, that's fine if that's what you want. You know, I still know a lot of that have BBLs and still work out, but it was hard, I feel like, as a woman to have a goal of a body that you were comfortable in that wasn't what was being shown in social media, if that makes sense, you know?
No,
like,
it does. Yeah, because social media is just a fake image of people. Just like you're saying.
It's not reality.
Yeah, you're pretty much saying. They edit their bodies because they know the look they're trying to reach is impossible. So, and then they're showing that to your kids and they're like, oh, I want to be like that so-and-so. And that's impossible. Unless you want to edit yourself, that's, you know. Yeah, that's what we're pretty much saying.
Yeah, it's pretty tough too because, like, you know, especially you have a daughter, I have a daughter too. They grow up looking at the same things we are. So when they look and they scrolling, like my daughter's small. I think I talked about this before on the last one, but she's like a petite girl, right? But then she's like, oh, daddy, like I want to be like thicker, like I want to have like and obviously it's because what she sees, right? She thinks that's beautiful, so she's looking at herself like I'm not saying I'm not beautiful, but like I look like I don't like my body type.
And it bothers me them being so young already wanting a body that is not even a reality that they probably, you know, or maybe that's not what their thing is, right? I think at my age, it took me, I didn't really have social media until, I don't know.
No, we didn't
You know,
I
didn't even have a phone until like college, so.
I'm saying,
right, and so now my daughter's 13, you know, and that's a big part too of why I work out, and like I always post, you know, my videos, and because she sees it. I want her to see me, you know, every morning, like I always get up, and she knows if I go out and I come home late, I still go. And she'll be like, why are you going? Why don't you sleep? And I'm like, no, I need to go. I think it's like important for us to show them, like, this is how you, if you want it, you have to work for it.
So didn't you say that on 2 episodes ago too? Because I always post every morning because I go to the gym at 4 a.m. And I always post like, hey guys, I made it 3:55.
Yeah, accountability.
And it gets people. And he said, yo, man, the other day you post that video and I went to the gym at like 9 a.m. because of that. And it's just like, that's kind of my objective.
And that's why sometimes when people be like, like they be like, oh, I don't want to post like that because I don't want to seem like I'm showing off. Yeah. It's not about you showing off, it's you inspiring others.
Yeah, that's it.
Like what do we do in this whole world if we're not helping someone to be better? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'd rather leave a legacy of like how many people I touched that made them want to do something because I inspired them to do something. You know what I'm saying?
You're gonna have more of those people that are like, you inspire me, or I went because of you, or you look so good, I want to do this. And you just have to like weed out the people that are like, oh, why are you posting that? Or aren't you tired? You know what I mean? Like,
but negativity will always come.
Yes.
But what's crazy is that there's somebody looking at you right now that you may not even know, like, damn, yo, Lady T, she's killing it. Damn, look at her pictures is, because she took some pictures and was in Brooklyn, I think it was. She was
for my birthday.
And she was like, and I said, oh, look at Lady T.
Right, and that's, you know, here she goes again. But it's like,
no.
I feel like, not you, but I'm saying, I feel like we need to be like, yo, we work hard, you know?
No, but you looked great. And that's what I'm saying about women that, you know, actually, even as you're getting older, you're still in there. And that's what's going to keep you to have that look, you know? Yeah. So when you put on that outfit, you feel more confident. You're not like, you know? Even though you probably still do a little something.
Oh, I'm always like, oh my God, this is too tight, or I have a roll, or I'm like, I can't breathe. But that's just like, it's like you said, it's us, it's our own image, you know, we are our worst critics. And I have this conversation with like the girls at the gym all the time. Like we go in there and we work hard, legit. I mean, we are like, we can't even breathe and we work hard and we're there every day, but we're like, oh, you know, I wish I could lose this little stomach, or I wish my arm, I
look in the mirror every day, like, why are my calves not or why are my quads so small? Like, I'm like, get these things out of here.
But I feel like we are our worst critics, right? So but I do think that the older that I've gotten myself, I am so much more comfortable in who I am.
It's good.
You know, and what my body type is. I'm no longer, you know, want to be this like little, you know, tight little waist. Like I just accept.
So let me ask you, right? Do you like, as obviously women, you get older, do you feel sometimes like when a younger woman come along, do you feel like, say, a 25-year-old girl, do you feel like, not saying intimidated or competing with, but do you feel like there's any type of like that you think about like, damn, like these girls are, you know, younger, they have that look. Do you feel confident in who you are still?
Yes, I am now, but it took me a while, right? I think, you know.
Because I think a lot of women that's older, like kind of intimidated by.
I think 10 years ago, it's I think because again, like, you know, you think that that's what people like now, right? Or men, let's just say we're only speaking about women. You're like, oh, look, she's much younger, she's more fit, or her boobs are much bigger, or her butt is bigger, or her waist is smaller, right? Like, it's always comparison, right? And you don't mean to, but if you're not confident in yourself, you're going to, right?
Yeah.
But that confidence takes a lot. You know, we can look at all these girls or whatever, all these people that we see, then maybe they look like they're confident, but you know, we don't really know.
Yeah, we don't know what's going on in their head.
Yeah, but it took me I'm fine, very comfortable in my own skin.
Now. So you don't feel that, you know, because I know a lot of older, like I'm saying, because a lot of women is out here and they may be single and they're older and they feel like, damn, like I got to compete with these young girls.
Yeah.
That's not something.
No, I don't feel like that. But it takes a lot, right? I think it takes a whole lot of like, I don't know, it could be a lot. It could be healing from relationships that you've been in, right? That made you insecure. Like you have to figure out what makes you insecure or what made you.
But this is why you're working on yourself.
Yes, and that's why it's a never-ending journey, I feel like.
I think what makes me insecure is when Ron calls my chest small. That's what I said.
What? And he probably says it as a joke.
Oh, your chest
right?
so small, man. Your chest big.
Yeah.
Like, what you mean?
And then you're like, you're lifting harder because you're lifting harder because you want to make sure.
But you know, here's the thing. You know what the great thing about this whole fitness thing is, especially when you in there and people that genuinely like respect you and you gotta respect each other, is like iron sharp as iron.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna make you better.
Yes.
Like a real friend of yours is gonna be like, bro, you probably should get like a little lower. Or he real to me, yo, Roddy, you ain't getting low enough for the squat, or whatever it is.
Yes,
You know
I agree.
Like,
but we also have to be able to take the criticism, right? A lot of people.
Well, you learn the person, and
right.
you learn how to like deliver it where it's like, oh, I'm coming from a genuine
like
place.
That meme we've seen all over. It was like, you know, all my friends never told me I was getting fat. I think or like big back, right?
Yeah.
And that is really true. Like I remember, I'm not kidding. Like I am probably the most petite, and I'm not petite, but probably as petite in my eyes. Mm-hmm. But I know I've had people like 6 years ago, oh my God, you look so good, T. You look so. And then I look at pictures and I'm like, I was like a Oompa Loompa. You know,
nobody was real with you. Nobody was
they're
real.
like, no,
nobody
you look good, or no, that looks good on you. And then you like, obviously we're our worst critics, but you know what you can look like.
I rather for my boy to say, yo, bro, you's losing a little bit, man. The step is a little slow, man. You need to get it together.
But that's a hard conversation.
What you mean? No, it's only hard if you don't know how to accept.
Right.
Like how else do we grow if we don't? You know what I'm saying? And not even that, but for me, like I want to be around people that is genuine. I could be my real self, and they could be the real self to me. So, in order to do that, I gotta allow them to be able to talk to me and let me know about if I'm not on my shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why even for you. But all right, so here's an even better question. You know, Lady T goes out. She throw her little dress. She's like, yeah, girls, let's go out, right? Now she got a homegirl with her. Homegirl can't really put on the same kind of type of dresses. But homegirl went and brought the dress because she going out for your birthday, right? Or whatever it is. She throws a dress on. You're about to go out. She looking kind of crazy in it.
Is this a little thick joint with a tight dress?
Yeah.
Is that what you're going for? I was going to do a picture for you guys. You know what I mean?
So I'm asking Lady T, where is she going with this?
So I'm going to tell you, I think that it's really important the people that you keep around you, right? Like I think you need women that are going to be like, you know, T, maybe you shouldn't wear that. Right? Or you want people to be like...
No. We talking about what T's gonna do.
I'm gonna be like, you know what? So I'm gonna tell you, I've never been put in that situation. I'm thinking right now, I've never, you know, had to tell someone.
So none of your girls had a dress on that you was like, girl, you probably should never wear that one.
No. I'm gonna say in my recent years, no. But I honestly would be like, hey, do you have anything else to wear? I know I have sent one of my friends a picture and I'd be like, what do you think? And she's like, do you have anything else? That is my key. Girl, don't wear that.
I'm bringing it back to, this is why I'm saying this. You said that back then, right? They told you, oh, you looking good, da-da-da.
Well, I mean,
and now you look at the pictures and you like, I look bad.
Yeah, no, I was
now,
thick.
when you threw that dress on, they ain't be like, you know what I'm saying?
Right, but you're right. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely
you know what I'm saying?
right.
So what I'm saying is, you don't want to be around yes people.
No,
Have you had that come up?
About a man to a man?
Like, because
like
sometimes men do not wear pants.
Men is different, man. Men are different because you know egos is kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's happened to me. They be like, your shirt too tight.
Nah, bro.
Change your shirt. They ass be saying that.
No,
When I used to be wearing tight stuff all the time, they'd be like, yo, your shirt too tight, go change it.
No, dudes just tell me that all the time, but I'd be like, I'm fly.
Well, do you see what I'm saying? Look, you can't take criticism.
I'm fly. No.
No, they're looking out for you, bro. That's what they're doing.
No.
Yes,
See, let me tell you something.
you're proving the point right now.
I'm not, no, now I'm gonna flip back on both of y'all right now. Do you buy a Lamborghini to park in the garage?
It's
Hell
not the
no.
same thing.
Wait, what
It's
did you
not
say?
the-
Do you buy a Lamborghini to
Yo,
park
all
in
they're
the
doing
garage?
is trying to look out for
Do you?
bro.
You're not looking out. You know why?
All
You're
they're trying to do is
not.
look out for
You know
you.
how I know you're not looking out? Do you work out like me? Do
Bro.
you put these squats in like me?
Yo,
Right.
the shirt may have been just a tad too tight, and then they just, say something.
No,
That's it.
understand.
Right?
And it'll be the dude with the belly that's telling you that your shirt's too tight.
Right.
How do
So
you-
you also, that's a
No.
good point, because I feel like you also have to see where the criticism is coming from.
Yeah, because it could be coming from a negative standpoint.
Right, that's like a
Now,
hater. I think
now
haters.
look, my
word
boy,
is-
right? Casey, he's fit. I'm fit, right?
Okay.
So at the end of the day,
Oh, so you feel like you could tell him and he could
of
tell
course,
you.
because we both in the
Yeah.
same position.
We
Right.
would do that. Yeah.
Of
Okay.
course. If he tell me my shirt tight, then I bet maybe I should.
I mean, honestly, I've been trying to get him into the oversized stuff.
yeah, but
I mean, that's the
tell
new
him to
wave.
switch up
the
a little
oversized in the gym, the oversized shirts.
Yeah.
Hey, they go.
I like
But
the
I
oversized
like,
thing.
yeah, they cool too. But I be liking my little tank. I like my little tank tops, my
Yeah.
little, you know what I'm saying?
I did the oversized thing for a while, but I also feel like I did the oversized thing too when I was much heavier,
because you was trying to hide.
because you're trying to hide. And
Oh,
now that I
okay.
feel like I'm a little more petite,
Mhm.
I mean, I still have always been very reserved when I can, right? Like, I feel like, I don't know. But like I would have a more covered up top or something like that. But I also think because I have high intensity workouts impact, I'm very concerned that, the girls are going to fly out or things like that. And so I think of things like that.
Gotcha,
Otherwise,
gotcha.
where, some girls wouldn't. But I don't know, in my head. But yes, I do feel like the thinner I get, or I like to wear less.
Yeah.
It's weird because I feel like the better I look in my head, the bigger the clothes I start wearing.
Yeah.
Because
But I
like-
love the oversized look. I
like-
think it's dope.
Yeah, like all my stuff is what I bought in the last couple of months.
Yeah.
It's all been oversized. And I feel like I'd rather just cover up. And I only wear a tank top if we're like doing content or something like that.
Yeah.
Besides that, I wear oversized.
Yeah,
just
he
kinda
does.
Like in the winter, I like to work out in a hoodie. I
Yeah,
feel
me
like I
too.
work
I love
out
it.
harder.
I
I
love
feel like,
I think I just sweat just a tad a little
yeah,
more.
and you sweat more too. I like that.
Nah. I brought this Lamborghini. You gonna see this Lamborghini.
Nah, I don't know.
Well, see, that's how I feel like in the summer. I'm like,
You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
at a good
I ain't buy this
rate. I'm
Lambo.
like, I am
ain't buy it.
working.
Listen, I don't even got a cover up on it. You gonna see this all day.
I like to drive by just in the house, man. Just around
You know
the
what I'm
block.
saying?
Well, and so
Nobody
that's how I
sees
feel
it.
like too. Like I feel like, I don't know, but I also have like a very old school mentality, right? Like, I don't know. I'm like one of those, like if your legs are out, then you should wear like a big shirt, right? Like if you have short shorts, you should wear like,
See,
you should be covered up here. That's how I am and how I'm trying to raise my daughter. But
Nah, that's
sometimes
tough.
you just,
It's you know what's rough with that part, because it's like how we were, right?
It's
And then
not how-
No,
I know.
So like, you try to give us some rules about how to dress
Yes,
a certain way.
I
She's looking
know.
at you like, Ma, come on.
yes, she's like,
Come on.
Like, so I was like a big thing. I was like, I didn't want her wearing crop tops. So I would never wear a crop top in the house. I only like, when she wasn't with me and I was like going out or whatever.
So why be you?
But
Be
I mean,
you in
but
front
I
of your
also,
kid.
but you have to understand, I am.
Yeah.
I finally now I am.
You.
Now I am much more myself. But it's very hard. A girl in this day and age.
No, what are you gonna do? You can't run from it. It is what it is.
Yeah, but I would rather try
Here's
and
this.
raise,
Let me tell you.
a good one
What
to
you-
think.
Wait. That has
I don't
nothing to do
know.
with.
I know, but I want her. I just feel like whatever we could do, any little way to not train them, but to think a certain way. So when they're able to make the decision on their own, they have that thought in the back of their
I
head.
think she's doing the right thing. I don't have no kids, but I think she's doing the right thing.
You know what I mean? Like,
I feel like it's the right thing to do.
No, I get it.
Because she may turn. I mean, she may change the way she thinks in the future.
Right.
But at least she was led that way, and maybe she might not go all the way that way. Maybe she'll still be kind of on the conservative and have a little bit
Right.
both in mindset rather than
like
just
now it's
having
fine. She wears
one
crop
side.
tops and short shorts, but for as long as I could, I'm like, there's no crop tops here. So I wouldn't buy her any.
No, you did it right, because she's at the age
Now,
now.
I mean, it's
Now,
like, you just
look,
wear
I bet you
whatever
see her
want.
doing it now. She like, Ma, yeah, all right, Ma. Look at me. I'm like you, Ma.
And she's
You know what
like
I'm saying?
toned and fit. Finally, she's these long legs.
Oh,
and
she's you know what's crazy?
and
And
she's
I think
changing,
within
and
that
I'm
age,
like-
13 to 16, I think within then, like, her body type's gonna change.
Oh my God.
And it's gonna be a good thing. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
no, yeah.
It's gonna be good. But obviously, she's gonna be more so looking at other girls. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
that's what it is,
Yeah.
And then like she'll, she always like comments about like, my lower body, and she's like, Mom, and I was like, that's gonna be you in a few years. You gotta, you're gonna.
Why? She's bigger now?
No, she's like, you have
Skinny.
such a big butt. like she'll just like
she hasn't grown into
she hasn't grown into like her curves, like so she's very tall and really long legs and toned, but they're like 13, so they're very petite. But she's just like, oh, I wish that my butt was bigger. Like I'm like, you were 13 years old.
I be saying, my daughter, I'm telling you, they say
went to college,
right? I didn't do anything. I wasn't me until I was in college.
Last one too. I said, listen, a lot of times the girls that's too thick too fast, those be the big girls later on.
Probably. I was not until I think in college where I actually had any type of curve. I was always very athletic. I played ball in high school and college, but I didn't have like any type of curve until college.
So, you know what's so real? Because I think that by her, because I think that's why I think it's big too. Like, obviously having your kid play sports and stuff like that throughout, high school, college, things like that. Because I think later on it helps you to still kind of keep your physique, like still look,
because that muscle is there. It's just hidden sometimes.
Yeah.
Yes, I had a few years. It was very hidden.
But
a lot of layers of extra fat.
But when you, like I said, and we talk about like just coming into yourself, like being confident. I think that's a big thing for women and men. Obviously, as you start reaching a certain age, you want to feel good about you, and you shouldn't allow this, social media stuff to kind of like flood you up a little bit. Yeah.
But I think it takes a lot of working on yourself to like not like, I'm sure like you guys do it, right? Look at other. I don't, look at other men's physiques to be like, I wish
100%.
my back was like that, or my shoulders. You know what I mean? Like,
for sure.
It's hard. But now I can confidently look like there's a girl at my gym. I'm like, her back is sick, and I'm like that. So she pushes me. I'm like,
she might be 25 though.
No, I don't know her age, but but now I'm much and I think backs are so sexy, right? But I feel more confident in myself to not ever. I don't feel insecure about it. It's more of like I want to work harder to get that. Whatever.
For you, like do you feel like the person you end up being with, should they be into fitness as well?
Do you need somebody fit?
I feel like I do.
Should they be a fitness person too?
Yeah, I feel like because it's my lifestyle, it's always been my lifestyle. I'm not saying they have to go as hard as I do. I mean, I just have a certain days a week I like to go.
They need to be.
I do.
What about a person that's just active in other ways?
I feel like I need someone that's in an active lifestyle. I feel like, because I feel like your partner is the most important thing one of the most important decisions, right? I feel like whoever you spend your life with is a big deal. I feel like you help each other, right? So I would want my partner to be active, whatever you choose, whether it be biking, I don't know, whatever you choose. And I would also like them to have some type of, because I know my diet is my weakness.
Like he need to have some discipline.
Discipline with the food.
Discipline to help, you know what I mean? I feel like, you're going to complement each other, whatever, physical, everything, finances, house, whatever. But if that, I feel like I would want someone to push me or help me, right? Not someone that's going to be like, oh my God, let's go to McDonald's 5 days a week, right? Or no, don't eat that salad. Let me get, I do think that's important.
And I think,
that's really,
and you know what's so crazy? Like, and this is why, like, as a dad and raising my daughter, by myself as well, I feel like I want her to be with, like, not saying that I'm trying to be like messed up where like I don't want to be the out of shape kind of kid. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because I was saying that
some type of athlete.
Yeah, because what happens is his habits become her habits.
Right.
And if he's, sitting around not doing nothing and not caring about, maybe going to practice or being an athlete, having some discipline, and she's gonna fall into what he's doing. And even as an adult, I want my baby to still be fit. In order for her to do that, she needs to be able to do that, you know what I'm saying? Take care of himself.
100% agree.
Right, and that's why I think it's like a big, like important, right? Like, because you want, like, how can you live your life and then be with someone that's not going to push you to, or continue in the same lifestyle? Like, you know what I mean? How?
Yeah, or somebody's calling you all the time while you're at the gym, like, I'm at my
right, or like, don't go to the, like, someone to be like, oh, don't go to the gym, stay here, and I'll order, and which is fine once in a while, but you want someone to be like, okay, babe, go to the gym, I'll be here. You know what I mean? Like you want someone to support you. I think that's a big thing in relationships that I think that we need.
And to me, like, sorry to cut you off, but like, for me, I think it'll change later in life because I'm only 32. But I love the gym culture, that environment, that it's just, I'm not really paying attention to what everyone's doing, but just being around
I feel like
it,
it's
just
dope
nice.
because it's people that have your same mentality, you know, and that's why it's so important to find a gym that you love, right?
Yeah,
You don't have
yeah.
to like talk to everyone, but it's
Yeah.
nice to have those people that are there for the same reasons,
100% agree,
right?
yeah.
Like people that wake up at, I don't know, whatever, you probably have the same people you see all the time, right?
And I'm a person that I don't like to talk at the gym, so I kind of just do
you
my
just like
thing.
to go do your thing.
Yeah, do my thing.
But it's nice because you know that girl or that guy, they're
Yo, I'll
there
be seeing
doing
the
the
same
same
people,
thing.
you know, hey, what's
Yo,
up?
me too, right? It's the same
Just keep
people every
moving.
day. You go, you do your thing. Bye, see you tomorrow.
It's
That's all you need.
Culture, man.
Yeah,
I love the gym, man. I love it. So let me ask you, right? Do you feel like women that say, all right, you know, you have your what you know that you need as far as like a man that's fit or maybe into fitness or whatever. But what if a dude comes along, right, and he's out of shape, whatever the case is, but he got money and security? You know, I can see what I'm saying is that I see a lot of women that will go and be with this man that probably it doesn't fit the lifestyle that she does or what she wants, but because of his security, that they were kind of like.
So you're pretty much saying a provider comes to you who's wealthy, right?
Well, that's like a different statement than money, right? Like,
yeah, because men like to take care of women.
Yeah, but I'm talking about a dude that.
Dude that's out of shape but got money. He wants to take care of you.
Are you willing to say, "I'll be with you," or you're saying, "You know what? You're not fit. You're not for later on in life, right? Because you probably want somebody that's gonna be fit, so that you guys can grow together and be fit together." But what are you willing to give up? Security. You understand what I'm saying? 'Cause obviously,
I understand what you're saying, but if before all that, he would have to make me happy, right? Like
that's true too. Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think that people at a certain age are always thinking so much further in advance without really thinking about the little things. Like, does he make me happy? Like, I know, like, I need someone to make me happy. I need emotional support. You know, before all the finances and. You know, before the security, I'm like, do you genuinely make me happy? Do I genuinely love spending time with you? Can I be myself with you? You know, like, do I feel like I can be myself? Like that emotional support is a big deal to me.
I always say I need a best friend. Someone who can have that romantic side, but then we could just mess around and just like
and be like 5 years old. I want to be a kid around the man that I'm with.
That's it.
So I feel like if I feel like we can be best friends and you know we are there and emotionally, then I think the fitness could come down the road.
Yeah, but you know what?
But I also think you can't be against it, like
because what if I fall for? I'm not saying she's like big,
not your type.
But she's slim, but she doesn't work out, and we get to dating.
That's cool.
Right.
Yeah.
And you could get her into
the lifestyle.
And that's what I'm saying. Eventually, I feel like.
But if she doesn't, I know I would leave. That's my thing. So I might waste time.
Right. That's a good point.
Because it's really big to me. Yeah. I don't know if you can do that path and try to get her in.
You're absolutely right.
If she doesn't.
Here's the big thing for me. Because I was married a long time, 18 years. I was married for a long. What I had to really realize is that you can't make somebody be something that they're not wanting to be. And that kind of what made me be more messed up is because I was hoping something for them more than they wanted for themselves. And I would and then when that person would say that I'm going to do this, and I'm trying to help them because they said they want to do this, and then they start to make you feel bad because you're trying to help them, and they're like, oh my God, you being so, oh my God, and you're like, oh my God, you're killing me.
That is and that's what we tend to fall in love with potential.
Yeah, but
a long time ago, we can't do that anymore.
But look, Lady T,
you're right. You're right.
We at this age now.
We don't have that kind of time.
Look,
you have that kind of time. Don't do it. Don't do it. But we cannot do it. We are not falling in love with potential anymore at my age.
I still have some time to mess on.
You do right now.
You have some trial and errors behind you.
You can play it right now. Yeah. Listen, we test the waters for a little bit.
Right.
Because look, I'm doing the dating thing. Right. Yeah. It's tough out here. Then you try to see if this works. Man, look, if it don't work. If you see it,
scary out there, man.
Because otherwise you put yourself in a bad spot.
Yeah, you're trying to.
Right, and so you're right, 100%.
Oh, somebody's thirsty. No, I'm talking about the cup. You know what I'm saying? The cup. Yeah, I know.
You live in this building too, man.
No more, man. Ain't no more wild. I be want to chill, not too much, man. They be wild. They be trying to go for the goal every day.
I don't got energy for that no more, man. I feel like I'm old, but I'm not. But I just can't do it.
Nah.
Like I'm falling asleep around like 11, 12 o'clock. I can't do it.
You and me both.
Bro, I can't do it. I've tried.
I need to take a nap. Like if I'm gonna be out later than 12 o'clock, I need to take a nap. I need to be home. I feel like I'm like Cinderella. I'm gonna melt after a certain time.
Yeah, but you know what, bro? We have to enjoy this.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, that's super strong now.
That's fine.
Should we get the fan? But yeah, nah.
But no, that was a good. Honestly, listen, you're right. That's like when you think about all the aspects of your question, that was a loaded question, because we can't think about potential. We at our age, right? Depending how the person is, I'm not taking away from your age, but depending what age that person is, you're right. They're not going to change.
Nah, man.
Right? So you're right. If they don't come with what you want,
it's a waste of time.
It is a waste of time. You're right.
This is why I asked the question from the beginning, because at where you're at right now, if this dude comes, he has the security, but he may not fit what you do. Let me tell you what happens, right? Now you be with this dude, right? If he's not into it, fitness like that, and you into it heavy, eventually, remember, in the beginning, everything is always
like all roses.
Everything is like, oh my God, he's amazing, man. All that shit goes away. Now you got to really face who that person really is every day, right? So now, if he's not really into fitness, right, and she's going all the time and she's looking right, and he's not really happy with himself, he's gonna be on top of her now, more insecure.
Yeah.
He's gonna be looking at every dude looking at her or worried about. But when y'all both fit, he know he fly, she know she fly. He ain't even think about that. You know what I'm saying? We're not even on those type of time.
It's just you gain more confidence. That's all it is. I think it's a lot of confidence.
So look, because I've seen people, right? They in a relationship, they have money, meaning that they got somebody that got the money, but they hate their life. So real talk, is better to really like a person, and maybe you guys have similar, lifestyle things, so that this way, without the money, without everything, do you like to be around that person?
And that's why I started my answer with the way that I did. Like, can you make me happy? But
making you happy is going along with the things that you enjoy, which is obviously fitness.
No, it's
yeah.
Right. Okay, but let's say, let's right now, right? Outside of the gym, like my man, I'm single, right? So I'm currently happy, right? So anything right now that I need, I'm not going to take him to the gym with me.
So what do you like to do?
It's still my time.
Besides the gym?
Right.
Take his ass. Take him to the gym.
Right, but I'm saying, listen, when you meet someone, you guys aren't going to. Right, but I'm just saying in the beginning,
that's even better.
You're like trying to get to know each other. So you're going to the dinner. I don't know. You're going to movies. You're going to.
That's probably cheaper than dinner, though.
It's true. I'm not even mad at it going to gym together. I am not mad at it.
Maybe a protein shake out the egg.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all go sit at like nice little healthy meal. Eat nice little. You know what I'm saying?
Right, healthy.
Yeah,
you're right. But what
I'm telling you, because you. Real talk, right? Here's the problem.
Yo,
I'm not even mad at it.
Take dates to the gym.
Yo,
that's a great date.
I done did stupid stuff as far as like the dating scene. Obviously, you're taking these women out and you're going and you're trying to, not saying you're trying to impress the women, but you go into like nice spots. These nice spots, obviously $250, $300, whatever it is, on them dinners or whatever the case is, and you're doing this constantly because you're trying to, and you're not trying to be messed up to women, but you don't even know if this girl's worth it to even give them that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
what happened
but I feel like it's a fine line. Yes, I feel like these people have to get creative.
Yeah, simple stuff where you can like just talk.
But wait. Then there's the big thing on Instagram.
I know, but that's the.
He took me to Cheesecake Factory.
That's the
that was
that woman
needed. That whole thing really annoyed me because you know what? At least he was trying to take you somewhere.
Yo,
I like Cheesecake Factory.
Not,
I don't.
Me too.
It's not healthy, but I like it.
Me too.
Me too. It was a great time.
Yo, wait.
Food was good.
Wait, guys. We're here to get to know each other. Whether we go get a sandwich, or whether we go to Cheesecake Factory, or whether we go to Sophia's. Either way, I'm here to get to know you. If I'm throwing out 300 and we didn't even goddamn, I don't even know you.
I don't think Capital Girl is a great first date.
That's what I'm trying to say.
It's too expensive.
But like
the vibe is not that.
Yeah, no, it's not at all.
I love Capital Girl, but that's not a first date vibe.
No, but what I'm saying is that you know what everybody loves. You know what the spot. You know what the date spot is? Houston's.
No, people go there when they're trying to hide. It's all dark in there.
Lady T was hiding in there.
No, I never went there on a first date. I go there with my girls. I have never been there with a dude.
Yeah,
on a first date?
Yeah.
No.
Nah.
I'm gonna be like, but you know what? Then what am I gonna say?
So
no.
What do you say? Ventanas. I've been to Ventanas for first date. I've been to Ventanas. I've been to Waterside. I've been to
Waterside for a first date?
Yeah, Waterside too. It's cool too. You know what else is cool? I used to do Oh shit! Damn! I can't even think about it right now. Forget it. I just lost my trail of thought. And when it comes
Don't
back,
give away all your secrets.
oh, you right. No, this is the point. I want everybody to hear.
Bro,
this.
Starbucks was the best day because a lot of times.
Chart House.
Oh,
That's ridiculous, bro. I'm not taking nobody no.
I don't think it's as expensive as it used to be.
It's not.
I haven't been there in a very long
Man,
time.
you gotta order the chocolate with the ice cream joint before.
I have not been
you
there
know what
in
I'm
a
saying?
minute.
I used to go to all the time for Christmas Day dinner.
But it should be.
All the time. It was nice.
But all right, what are we talking about anyway? Is that men shouldn't go and do this all that right there.
Listen.
Or at least so you feel like they should.
No. But some women want that. Some women require that. Right.
You're trying to get to know the person.
We're not talking.
They want, though.
But also, you have to understand, right? It's a fine line with getting to know people in the beginning. I agree. Every date doesn't have to be extravagant. But some men don't think out of the box, right? They don't think like, maybe the gym is too personal, or maybe getting coffee, they think that the girl is gonna turn them down, or be like, oh my God, like how this whole TikTok viral thing with the cheesecake thing went. And then you also don't want to get to like your second date, oh, come over, I'm gonna cook for you. You know what I mean? Like then you're already like,
what? Like
I don't know, like,
So how many days before you could go ahead and go to the house?
We ain't talking about me. We're talking about in general. I don't have rules. I have, certain boundaries.
It's vibes, bro.
It's the vibe, and that's how I feel like. You have a good
vibes.
first date. I feel like you go with the vibes. You go with the conversation. You go, how does your first date end? How was he after your first date? Right? Like my whole big thing is consistency. Like if you take me on this amazing date and it's great, and then for the next 4 days, I mean, you're communicating just as horrible as my daughter, then I know.
Or maybe he wasn't interested in the date as much.
Right, but then you're gonna come back like a week later and be like, oh, can I see you again? Then do you want to come over? That's what I'm saying. Like it's all about your consistency.
It's a lot of, you know what it is? Because we in this thing right now that we have a lot of options, and you're just trying to weigh everything out. Right. And he ain't trying to put all his eggs in one basket, and that's probably what it is.
Yeah,
but women, whoa. You can't just talk about the man. Because the women, right? You can take them to this nice restaurant. They'll show all the views. They even show the food.
Oh, and they don't.
But your ass ain't in the picture. But you the one that took her. Or they make
sure.
But do you really want to be in the story?
Yes.
What you mean?
The first
Yo,
date?
show a girl.
You do?
I mean, don't tag me, but yeah.
Just show my arm, my tag. Don't tag me. Don't say where we are.
You can show me.
There's women right now that get flown out, right? They go on vacation together with a dude. They show they ain't in vacation and don't even show the dude.
So I think that's wrong.
That's
but
horrible.
I don't know. But listen, you also have to understand, maybe the situation is different. If you are just flying out a girl.
It's not like that, man. It was there for a good time.
That's what I'm saying. So, I mean, if that's what it is, it's all about the situation, the vibes.
So wait. All right, so look, are you on the first date or whatever, but she's going out.
On the first date, you should not be recording anything, girl. You need to get to know that man, who you're with, have a conversation. Why does it have to be about Instagram? You shouldn't even know anyone should be that you're on a first date.
How many times I went and they just...
I would be like, then I wouldn't. I would be like,
boom, posted.
They like this, and you like this,
yo, and then what? And then they caption, out with the ladies, out with the ladies.
I took you out. I took you in. It's fucked up.
But I don't think that.
They're like, bro, you wasn't.
I feel like that's a flag.
Yeah.
I think that's a flag.
That's the first.
If I was not on a date with a dude and he literally was taking pictures.
No, dudes don't do that.
Dudes don't do that, though.
It's the woman that do it.
She shouldn't be doing that.
Wait, time out.
I've never done that.
That probably have done it. They went out on dates or whatever, and it looked like they was by themselves, and they looked like they was in a nice restaurant, and the dude is nowhere to be found. Right?
Sitting across the table having a conversation all night.
You never seen it?
I'm trying to think. Now the girls in my close circle, they wouldn't do that. I feel like we're just at a point. Like if I'm gonna go on a first date, I'm not gonna be trying to take a picture. Nobody needs to know I don't care if I'm at the best restaurant in Manhattan. Nobody needs to know that I'm there. I'm there for the dude.
I think it's more of the younger generation.
Right. No, but you're right about because you're at that point. You're
I'm also
you're mature. You're there. But the younger, I'm telling you, man.
Mm-hmm. I mean, listen. The outfit is for the picture. That you go to the place for the drinks because it's all about the gram, right? Like you get to a point where you do that only when you're with your girls or with your dudes or friends.
I always thought if I was a girl, I'd be going on first dates all the time. It's free meals. Word.
It's not that easy.
How is it not that easy?
It's easy.
How is it not that? No. Let's ask Lady T. How is it not that easy?
You guys think that it's that easy?
Yes.
So maybe it is for people, women that are just looking to go on first dates, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think
free meals.
One of my big things is don't waste my time.
No,
right?
but if you simplify it and just think about the meal, then you
No,
just
I
keep
can
going
get my
out.
own meal.
Go out.
But I don't have the option.
So what
No,
do you say?
I don't
Nice
pay for-
conversation.
What if it's not a nice conversation?
That's true, but you got a
And
meal.
what if he's like slobbering and spitting all over? I don't know.
He's not gonna look that crazy.
Then you just choose a different person that night instead of
No, it is.
Wait,
I don't have that kind of time. My time is very precious.
So if a dude hits you up and he seems polite and he's the DMs you, say, hey, look, can I take you out to dinner? Would you consider it? Would you go?
I don't think
I don't
so,
know.
right?
I'm not a very DM.
So he can't DM you.
It's not that. It's.
How you supposed to shoot your shot?
I know, and that's the problem, right? Because I never meet anyone out. Like I just had this conversation with my mom. Like I don't meet people out. I work from home, so I don't meet anyone at home.
Supposed to shoot his shot?
Right.
You're not even...
So, but I also think that, right, and I don't care that if you're shooting your shot with me, you're going to shoot your shot with 10 other women. That's just the nature, right? You got to shoot your shot to get a shot, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not going to say yes.
So if he,
I don't know. I can't give you yes.
Even if it's a good-looking dude and he seems cool.
He seems cool. I mean, we would have to have it would depend how you're shooting your shot.
He's a nice guy. He just said, hey, look.
You don't know he's nice by his DM.
You don't.
And perception is not reality. People post what they want you to see.
All right.
Instagram literally is what people want you to see.
But here's
FaceTime me.
What I'm,
Ask me
all I'm asking, I'm saying it for, listen.
I gotta know it's real.
But listen,
I gotta see what you look like off the
I'm saying
gram.
it for the dudes.
Because filters.
Oh yeah.
I'm saying it for the dudes that look.
Yes, I
if they
agree.
see a pretty woman, they want to be able to shoot their shot. How should they do it without one looking like a creep, without going too hard? How do they do it, and how would you? What would make you respond
so
back to that dude?
not speaking to me because the Instagram is a very sticky thing with me because you don't know how people are using it, right? So for a very long time, like I was like, I can't be with a man that has social media. And for a very long time, there was people that, I mean, I usually am very in just long relationships. They didn't have social media. Like they were like, they didn't want it. And I know myself, right? And I know I wasn't doing anything wrong. So in general, let's just speak for women. I just think it's the approach. It's how a man slides in the DMs, right? Like, you know, obviously, I'm sure women are sliding and like, you know, saying things that they shouldn't say, or men are saying things that they shouldn't say. I think it really is how the man starts the conversation, right? But then you also have to think about, right, like, if it's the first time, okay, I think they just need to come like a gentleman, right? Depending the age, like I'm 43 years old, like I don't want you talking about like, oh, your booty, oh, you're right. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, some of the things that people say, you know, it's just.
No, I'm saying, no, what I'm saying is that he's coming in a nice, respectful way.
Yes. Then I think if they come the right way and they appear to be nice and good looking, I think a woman would say yes.
How would you word the DM?
What?
How would you guys word the DM?
How would I word it?
The DM?
So first off, you're not shooting in the beginning, right? First, it's like, I'm not.
Oh, you're not?
No.
Yes.
Damn, I was gonna start off wrong.
No.
I was gonna start off wrong. I was gonna put all in one paragraph.
Years of trial and
No.
error. This is why you have someone.
Yeah.
I was gonna
I'm
start
not
all
even
in
shooting
one
in the beginning.
Like,
You know what I'm saying?
duh.
It's the regular
Okay.
likes. You liking the picture. Hopefully she likes yours. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like she may throw something on the story, like, oh, that looks nice. You know, but you just comment more so lightly, like,
Okay.
oh, you look
Not
nice.
aggressive. I think I agree with you. You want to start with, hey.
Cool, and then maybe if she responds back, you know, thank you, put a little help, the little heart thing, all right, cool. Wait a little minute, maybe she throw something up later on.
This man had practice with it, man. He keep giving the whole spiel out.
I mean, I think he has it down. I think that's really how it is. I think don't shoot it right away. Just be like, oh, hey, you know, hope you have a great day, blah, blah, blah. And then leave it at that. Then that will
Leave it at that because you first off, you look too thirsty, you already know you look crazy. You look like everybody else. Yeah. So you're better off, you know what I'm saying, just being cool. Plus, look. Women is prized, but men is prized too. And you gotta know your worth. And look, hey, look, I throw it out to you, hey, you look nice, whatever. She has to communicate with me too because the dude is dope too.
For sure.
I'm a prize too, you know, I'm dope too.
I agree, but it's also a tough, I don't know, as I feel like I'm getting older, right? I feel like it's, you know, a man will pursue something that they're interested in, right?
Yeah, but
you could do without being thirsty.
No, but here's the problem. You can't. All right, you have to give him something too.
Yes, I
like
feel-
sometimes
yes, I
women be wanting like they like a man to like chase her down. Like say he say something, she may ignore it. Say something again, ignore
no, I
it.
think
Some
they-
women,
I think they-
some women
Yeah,
want. They be
chase
like they want. They be like, oh, he needs to be pursuing me. But like,
Yeah.
listen, I'm dope too, girl. You know what I'm saying? Like I mean, a thirsty dude is gonna keep doing it. But
Every time
I do
I've
that.
happened in the past, bro, I move on.
That's what
I
I'm
don't
saying.
like to chase.
If I throw something out and you don't like kind of like give me
then,
nothing,
then I'm like, okay.
you know, but
move on.
I won't, because I will never go direct. I'm not shooting direct, so
for sure.
it'll be lightly and then see how you respond. And if you don't respond the way I think you should have responded, like where you giving me some feedback, like you interested too,
move on.
then I'm like, all right, cool, I get it. You know what I'm saying?
That's it,
I ain't gonna
man.
pressure you, I ain't pressing nobody, because I'm.
But I think that's how it should be, right? Like, and I think that's the right way, right? When you come hard right away, then it just makes you.
Yeah, but listen, kings, know your worth, man. That's all I'm saying.
Everybody.
Queens and kings know your worth.
Kings, know your worth, man. There's a lot of simps out here and they are killing us right now. You know what I mean? Kings, know your worth, man. And it don't and listen, do not send no cash apps. Do not tell me.
First of all, you shouldn't even send cash. Women should not have.
What you mean? You don't see it on in the bio?
Yeah, I see.
Yes, why? That is like begging for money on the corner.
But yo,
people do it.
You know,
They said
you know
it,
what dudes
so.
say? And dudes be saying like, yo, if you ain't, you know, sit. I seen one dude was like, send if you ain't sending your girl money, then what you doing? Or sending your chick, like when you trying to get with her, send her money, kings. And
It's different when you guys are together and you want to be like, here, babe.
oh, that's good advice. Oh my God, and all the men should see that like this. I'm like,
This is the second problem with social media. The first one.
That's a lie, bro. That's a
I'm
lie.
dead ass.
That's a lie.
I'm dead ass.
That's a lie,
What?
bro. What good advice is that? To send a girl
Because
money
you know why?
while you dating
You know
her.
why? Because dudes, right? In order for them to impress the girl, what do? They want to have their jewelry. They want to have their car. They want to show money. I got money. Here's money. Because now it's going to want her. It's going to have her want him because he has security.
Bro, that's the wrong
Am I
girl,
wrong?
bro. That's the wrong
No,
girl.
we don't agree. I'm just saying, but this is
That's the wrong girl.
y'all not understanding this.
There's a lot of women who are not like that.
But there's a lot. What you mean? There's a lot that is.
Yeah, but that's a great
Right,
issue
but
with
there
social
is a
media.
lot. But that's also too, you have to figure out your age bracket, your generation of men and women that you're looking at, right? Like, I feel like that younger, or you know, that's out there now, the ones that don't want to go to Cheesecake or that want their Cash App in their bio and that want, I think that is not reality. Like, if he's sending you a Cash App, how you know he's not sending 10 other women?
Oh, he definitely said that.
Oh, he's definitely is.
You know what I
Definitely
mean?
is.
Like, and I'm not saying that's a bad thing, right? You eventually have to find someone, but do you want that?
Most men, right, in order to get the girl, impress the girl, is
They think they need the money.
no. But check this out. Here's this, right? All right. You go into a spot, right? Y'all chilling, you in a nice little spot, right? Y'all in the general missionary, right? Everybody chilling, right? You like, damn, it's mad crowded, it's hot down here. And then you got these dudes up here, right? They got the VIP section, they got an open section, they got the joint all there. And then they like, yo, hey, Lady T, you and a couple of your homegirls come up here. Now you're gonna be able to, see, now they may have more of your attention because
I see
now
I see what you're saying.
Now the regular general mission dude that's standing down there next to you, hot and junk, you might be like, oh my God, get away. But that dude that's they got the VIP section.
Well,
Now, yeah.
maybe the dude in the general saving his money, and over there.
No. I'm not. Listen, I'm not
attacking people right now.
I'm not attacking nobody. I'm just talking about how reality is.
I'm just saying, I can't really remember the last time I went somewhere that I needed general or VIP.
I know you're right because I don't even
That's
know.
Vegas, bro. Every time I go to Vegas, bro.
Yeah, that's but
Vegas.
different. If I'm gonna go to Vegas, I'm gonna get a table. Like,
All the time.
that's just what you do. You go with people that are willing to spend money, right? Because that's what
I'm trying to think where I go right now.
Like, honestly, right now, all the places that we go,
Yeah, it ain't really no.
I mean, listen,
It's everybody just chilling.
at that point. I've been there. I've done it. But
I like the lounges. The
Yeah,
chill
me too. The
vibes.
lounges.
Yeah.
Yeah.
just sit. You gotta, even if you, listen. Even let's say a pier. Now that they built it in the back, they have the tables in the back.
Talking about outside?
No, in the.
The P15?
Yeah, but so they have. You know how there's the back bar with So they built and extended the back.
Oh, they did? I haven't been in a while.
I haven't been there in a long.
And so I know, well, now they brought back the DJs.
Oh, that's good.
Now back there, they have the lounges and the tables. And sometimes, they make you think like you have to buy a bottle, but you don't.
Oh, that's what I mean.
We might have to go back out there, bro.
But that's what I mean. Like,
you could just
even go, yeah, but certain areas, man, they make you feel like you need to buy a bottle in order for you to.
Really have to.
I know, but those dudes that's getting the bottles, they're gonna get the attention of the girls that they probably want.
Some girls, sometimes, some man,
Right,
some.
not all of them. I mean, listen.
Most of them.
I don't think it's
So
most, bro.
is it the girls that they want the attention from? Maybe that night, is it a long-term attention they want?
See, you're mature and you're at a point of your life, so you look at life a little different.
No, but I think years ago when I was single too, when I was doing that, I did it for the attention because of the possibility of the one night.
Right,
That's all
The
it was.
girls, yeah, but those girls want to be with the dudes that are popping, that
For the one
do
night.
have those bottles.
But yeah, I'm agreeing.
Like, all right, so look, you know where he's
for
going?
the one night.
All right, bet, my boy Derek, right? He just came in, right?
Pergola.
You know where he's going? He's going to Pergola. In
Right,
Pergola,
that's also a
it's
different type
all
of-
that type of vibe.
Yes.
The who got the bottles, they're going to have the baddest
Right.
chicks there. It's just, everybody's looking to see who got
Yes.
what, and they know what time it is in there. You know what I'm saying? You got to be about that life. In order
But
for you.
that's what Pergola is about. Right?
Exactly.
And so as a dude, let's just say, it's a good time, I've been there. But as a dude, you have to understand that's the vibe that you're going for.
You know
too,
what you're
right?
about to, you know what you're about to.
to do. And I mean, I've been there. There are really bad women there, good looking women there.
Yeah.
Right? And it's always like the tables, they have these girls or whatever.
They're going there, he can't go
He's
2 or 3
going
drinks.
there for dinner.
He don't do that. He
Where's the
buys
spot
bottles.
that you guys talking about?
Pergola.
In Manhattan.
I mean, Manhattan?
Yeah.
I never-
But like it's a real like
upscale.
it's a vibe.
It's not upscale.
It's not upscale, but it's a vibe. But it's that type of vibe. Like it is about bottles.
Yes,
Like
it's-
Okay.
like you if
And
even
they
if
have
we
hookah there, too.
yeah.
Like, I haven't been
Oh,
but
there.
like if we what's right now we will have like 2, 3 bottles. Like you're gonna get bottles.
And you're gonna get beautiful women.
Yeah, but you gotta have the bottles to get the women.
Yeah.
It comes with the bottles.
that's-
The bottles come with the
That's
women.
normal.
Yeah.
That's normal. Yeah.
All right, bro. We just being honest about it, bro.
For sure.
Hold on.
You're not missing out.
There was a
I'm good on that. I freaking hate Vegas nowadays too, man.
Vegas is
Yeah,
crazy.
This
It's
is
crazy,
all
bro. Hold on.
I go there, I expect something else, and it's always the same, and I'm like let down every single time.
It's so weird. I remember like before I went to Vegas, like the first time I was like, oh my god. And so I went once like with a bunch of my girls.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we had a really good time. You know, we got the tables, we got the bottles. I'm like, I really don't really need that. You know what I mean? Like it's nice to do it one time. It's a dope. And I've
To
done
me,
that.
it's perfect for Vegas. Like Vegas calls for me.
Yes.
Vegas is
what?
a different environment. Just
Vegas to
yeah,
get a table.
Like yeah, like
You
'cause
need to.
everywhere we go
All
is
the
a
pool
table.
parties, you need to.
Everywhere we go, Dre's, you know,
Even the clubs,
Light,
you
the
need
club,
to,
yeah.
So let me ask you a question, right? Here's another one, right? Say you want to go to Vegas, right? Your man, you just, y'all together, but maybe he ain't really doing too well financially, you know what I'm saying? And, you want to get to Vegas. Would you get ahead and pay for him to go to Vegas?
I would, but it would depend like how serious we are.
Okay.
Like,
Now,
I'm not gonna do it like the first 6 months.
I thought you was time. It depends on time. It depends on the vibe.
It
Oh,
depends
for sure.
on how we
Yeah,
are. Like,
for sure.
but I also think that that's another lesson learned from, I think that financial is a big thing too. I'm not saying I wouldn't do it, but I think it depends the vibe.
You
You've done that before?
Yeah, let me tell you why.
Oh.
See, I was bachelor, but anyway. Here's the problem. Here's the thing. See how like a woman to say that, right? Real quick, right? Oh, it need at least 6 months. Shit. We could be chilling and I'm like, shit. Anyway, I've been talking about your wedding thing. But anyway, we could be chilling and then like say I want to go away or whatever. It could be a month or 2 months in or whatever. And I may just
Yeah, I would do it.
And I would pay for the girl. I pay girl the you pay for flight, the hotel, like and
I feel like I've done it before.
and you just do
Under
it.
a year.
But
Okay, maybe now I feel like.
I mean, I did it in my 20s.
Here's the thing.
I did it in my 20s.
let me tell you why I think it's
My
dope.
20s.
Let me tell you why I think it's dope. Let me give
I
you
think
this.
it's a vibe. I don't, and I don't look at it as, before you go into it, I don't look at it as waste of money.
Mhm.
I think it's just
I
an
don't think it's wasting
experiment.
money. I think
No.
it's experience.
Yes,
And
yes.
you're with
And if you
someone,
like that, if you like that
experience.
person vibe, but check this out. What I'm saying is this, right? As a woman, I think that if you whatever you want, right? You should emulate that for yourself. Because if you want that in a man, you should emulate that kind of stuff. Meaning, if you want to,
I feel like anything that I want, I can reciprocate.
Yeah. So that's good. That's what I mean. That's what I mean.
100%.
So that's what I'm talking about. But like what I'm saying is this too, right? Like, even if you said to him, hey, look, yo, I want to go to Vegas. I got it. You know what I mean? He's going to tenfold. He's going to want to do so much more for you too. Because you did something for him too. Like, you know what I mean? Because most nowadays, we're in this day and age that women just want to take. And it's like, not all women, I'm just saying.
Some of those.
And that's why I teach my daughter, like when she goes on dates, whatever, I'm like, nah, have your own money. You pay. You tell her you want to pay.
Oh, that's a great thing.
Like, because I don't never want her to feel like, you know what I'm saying?
Like the guy has to take care of
supposed to be doing this. Because I talked to one of her friends and she like, oh, he didn't even buy me nothing. He's not doing this for me. Every time we go out there, then he better pay that. Like, I'm like, whoa, I want my daughter to. So I'm like this. I make sure she has money in her pocket all the time. And I say that stuff like, yo, pull out your money. Even if he says, pull it out.
Yo, I do it with my father. Hey, Dad. Oh, you good? All right, cool.
Yeah, you got to. But listen, you have to understand. I agree. If the vibes are right, you don't need a timing from it, right? I feel like, yes, if I want to go and he doesn't have it, I have no problem. But you have to understand my response came about things that I already went through, right? Like, I feel like you live and learn, and there's certain things that you wouldn't do again.
This is why I'm sorry, because but look, this is what I'm trying to tell you. Sometimes because of our past, right, then it can almost mess up stuff for our future. Yes, so just because of what someone else did in your past, because I felt like that too at one point. I was looking at women crazy at one point, so I was like, oh, hell no. And then I had to really kind of understand that if that person still kind of like has something over you, that means if you still thinking about that, that means they have something over you still. Right. You gotta actually forgive, let it go, and then be able to.
I don't hate anyone. I forgive everyone, but I feel like there's some situations. It's never regarding a person. I feel like situations make you think twice, right? Like I literally healed and took the time, and like I've been single and I've been, traveled by myself, and I do things for myself. I do whatever I want someone to do for myself. Like I feel like I've taken that time, but that doesn't mean an experience is not going to make you think twice. And I just think now as we get older, we're a little more conscious about what we would do, right? Like I'm gonna say, like when I was younger, yes, would I fall in love with potential? Of course. And then look at where it left me, right? So like, now we were saying before, you don't fall in love with potential. And that was a great conversation. You're absolutely right. People are who they are. They're not gonna change just because they love you or you love them, right? So like, would I do it? Yes. Would I do it if the vibes were right? Yes. But I think there would be a doubt in my head because then I wouldn't think it's money lost, but I'm like, I've been down a different road, not about a trip. It was just, about money in general. Do I want to do that again? Right? Like you don't want to be stupid.
Here's the thing.
I guess I don't know.
I know what you mean.
I'm not hurt or bitter or upset. I feel like I'm just like trying.
It's just lessons learned. That's what you're saying. You learn, you live, you move on. You don't make mistakes again.
But we don't lose. Either we win or we learn. So, and at the end of the day, when we go and do this vacation, I'm just going there for the experience. Money is going to come and go. Time, I can't get back. At least I can say we went and I made the best of what we had.
I talked about that thing that happened last year. I told you made the perfect decision. You had a great time. You didn't think about it again. And I told you were going to do a good job, and you did.
Yeah,
it was awesome. It was awesome. Yeah, it was awesome. Yeah, I told you. I was like, yo, do it. You did it. It was great.
Yeah, so, it's true. It's true. Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. It's just like you really start to really think about like what. Okay, I just want to have an experience. And it doesn't matter sometimes that
We'll pay for it.
Yeah, I just want to. Yeah, I had a crazy.
I feel like that's how you get older. You get older. It's more about the experience.
For sure, yeah. Sometimes
money,
you just
right?
You spend money.
I'm telling you, money can come and go, man.
Money is non-refundable, and we can't get that back. So, like when you're saying, you could have a new date every day. I don't want to waste my time.
Some people might.
I'd rather be at home. I'd rather be at the gym. I'd rather be spending.
No, but Lady T,
But every Friday, once a week every Friday.
Yo, all you gotta do. All you gotta do, Lady T, all you gotta do is do your little, cause you know how you do your head jump, and you go sit your ass at the bar, you buy yourself one drink, and let the shit roll.
I don't care. That was the new thing. TikTok is saying that women should go sit by themselves.
Yes.
Yo, go to the bar.
They're saying
You go to the bar, it's
buy you
over
drink,
with.
buy you food.
Yo, you go to the bar tonight, it's over. You're gonna have 5 dates tonight.
I'm gonna go to bed. Right after we
Yo, after the Casamigos?
I gotta go to the gym this morning.
The thing is, I've never been the guy to go to the bar by myself.
Nah, I did.
I've never done
I did. I sit my ass right at the bar and I chill.
I thought about it. I drove by it.
Nah,
like,
bro.
I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
Hudson and where Weehawken,
Mhm.
over there by the chalk house.
Yep.
With my girlfriend, and there was a woman there by herself. First time I had seen it there, but I'm like, yo, she was approached the entire night.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
And even the stuff that like I see online, they're like that when you were your girls, that it's like people aren't gonna approach you because I'm telling you,
Nope.
you never get
No.
approached.
Nope.
I never get approached.
Because
You never get approached when?
because
When I'm out,
because if I'm by myself, I'm not gonna approach 2 women.
right?
It's too much.
No,
I can't.
not even that, because you don't know the other woman, she might be a little
Correct.
weird.
Yeah.
So and
you
now I
don't-
gotta feel
Yes,
funny.
yes,
If she
yes,
rejects
yes,
me, I gotta walk all the way back over to the stupid
Yeah,
ass.
you don't
You know what I'm
approach
saying?
2 and
So
1.
if you sitting by the bar, at least, right? Look,
This
look,
girl got
Lady
approached
T.
all night.
sit your ass right over there, right? We gonna sit here, you gonna chill, whatever. Yo, look, let me send her a drink real quick. Boom, right? Get that little drink. Boom, I got it. Boom, all right, cool. Then you gonna buy it, you know?
Yes,
take-
and then there's no one in there to like interrupt the conversation, or no one in there like you don't have to worry about the wing woman or anything like that.
So just, yo, right at the bar. That's where it's at.
The bars, where's
The
that?
bar's where it's at, man.
Yeah.
I go to, yo, that's the bar, sitting right at the, first off, you just get a cool relationship with the bartender.
I gotta try it. I never
Chill
done
out,
it.
man.
I
I
never
mean,
done
listen,
it.
everything is saying it's a vibe.
I still go to, I go to bars right now.
I think
Never
it's
done it.
different to go in a bar by yourself in New Jersey than it is to go in a bar by yourself in New York.
Wow.
Because I worked in Manhattan, I don't know, like 15 years,
Mm.
and I didn't mind having lunch by myself at the bar.
Yeah, but why do you think it's bad to do that?
I don't mind
I don't
that.
think it's bad.
I don't mind lunch, but like
Right, but,
going
drinking
out
late,
at
like,
night,
went out,
I had to get dressed, put some smell on, and go sit at the bar by myself and think about my
You're
feelings.
right, you're absolutely right.
I don't think I can
Yo.
do that.
I've been and this is no joke. Look, I've been to Casa Bob. I got dressed, fly, boom, boom, like I got a date. I'm at Casa walking in by myself, like, what's up? How y'all doing? Yo, you all good? Chillin'? I'm sitting at the bar. And guess what?
Can't do
I have the
it.
time because I'm talking to everybody.
I don't know, man.
I'm talking to this one, that
I
one.
I don't know.
I haven't done it either, don't worry about it. But everyone, that's what they say.
Then you
Yeah,
gotta
try
just
that.
do it, man. You know,
I know.
like Nike. You know what I'm saying?
Just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it, man. Fuck it. Do it
Just do it.
tonight, man.
No, really not.
Why not tonight? I'm just asking, not saying, but why not? Just why not?
I think when I get older, I don't do things like sporadically anymore.
That's the
I
best
gotta think
times.
about it.
That's the best times.
You seem to be like 5 years old now.
Yo,
Such a baby, and
Yeah.
you're still already, but that's good that you're already in that mindset.
he's super mature.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is
Yeah.
that, but you know what's so real though? The best times that I ever really had is normally
Just
the
like-
spontaneous ones.
I figured
The ones
it
that you
always
just-
is. It always
And
is.
you're like, oh
Always
my
is.
God.
Always is.
Look, the times I went, I'm at cop by myself and I'm like, yo, I had an amazing night. Amazing night.
I should just go
Because
get a
I
beer
didn't
tonight,
care.
man. I should go get a beer tonight. Just
That's what I'm
to
trying to say. Yo, listen, you know, we can't never get none of this time back.
I know.
Fuck
Right,
it.
we
So
can't.
why what we doing? You know what? You know when you want to go home and go sleep? Yo, when you get old, then you can do that. But as we still youthful, yo, while we can, be outside a little bit. At least, yo,
For sure.
it's you know what's so it's so real though. It's scary in a way because you're like, yo, it's gonna come. It's gonna be a time when you can't do nothing no more. And the only thing you're gonna be saying is coulda, shoulda, woulda. I'd
Enjoy the time
rather
now.
do whatever I want to do. That's why you hear like an old person. You ever sit in your nursing home, whatever.
Like regrets and stuff
And
like that.
yeah, my grandma told me that straight up too. Like she said, listen, live your life, enjoy this. But anyway, you ever go and talk to an older person and they wind up blurting out whatever they want to say?
For sure.
They don't care
Yeah.
because they understand at that point. It's like,
It's-
damn.
They don't care. It
But
don't matter.
why not reverse this
And
and
do
live your life now the way you do?
Because you also want to be liked.
Nah, you can't. You know that's the worst thing you got to do.
No, but
If you
it's
worry
real
about
out there.
being liked by everybody, then I did that too. And that, because what it does is that when you know, like, remember, there's billions of people in the world, and just like you ever listen to like different artists, right? It'd be like Travis Scott, this one, that one, and whatever, right? At the end of the day, they're gonna have their own following, that people that just like them.
For sure.
And then these people that like Taylor Swift don't like people like Travis Scott, but you see it's millions of people, so you can't like be liked by everybody. But that's why it's better to just be yourself.
I agree with being yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's more about, I'd rather be respected, right? Like, let's just say it. I don't think we live in a society or in a world where we can just speak our mind to everyone.
Now you bugging.
No, we can't. That's what people are saying.
I think Donald Trump, bro, I don't want to talk crazy, but it's politics. But people talk how they want to talk. And here's another, look, I get on this subject because look, check this out. Check this out. When we first started listening to Cardi B, right? When you start watching her, right? Because she was on a what's the name? You know, she started as a stripper, and then she wound up going on the show. Yep. And you know why she got popular? Because she sounded so ghetto and was reckless with her mouth.
For sure.
So that's what made her big, and she's still who she is. And you know why people love her? Because she's real, and she says the things that you're afraid to say, and that's why people love her, because we idolize people that aren't afraid to say what they want to say. She's living her life for real. We be like this. Oh, I don't want nobody.
But she also is, I feel like, who she is. She also has all the money in the world. Like,
she didn't have it all the time, though. She was real back then. The crazy part about it, when she was on the show, she was broke. And she still, you know why everybody loved to watch her? Because she said she didn't give up. She was mad ghetto, mad hood. Everybody used to make fun of it. It was more making fun of.
That's not going to happen all the time, right? Like,
yeah, that's right.
And I'm not taking away from her. Like, I love that she's real. I love that she says whatever she wants to say. I do, and I honestly, I strive to be someone that speaks their mind. Like, I speak my mind as much as I can with who I can, right? But I still don't think there's going to be a ton of Cardi B's.
No, but here's the real part. All right, so you ever hear, like, even when Neo was talking at one time, and he was like that, when coming up in the music game, they try to tell you how to be, as far as like what song to sing, but do this. Yeah, and he said, no, I'm gonna be myself.
Who said this?
Neo.
That's why he broke.
Yeah. No. Neo's broke because his outside life is wild,
also
and he's not cool. His music life, he's amazing.
For sure, his music.
I can listen to his music right now, and I'm like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
So what I'm saying is, they was trying to stop him musically for being his best self, right? Gotcha. What I'm saying is, right, you don't even just be who you are, and whatever because we be so worried about being liked or making sure that we be in a certain way that we're not even being ourselves sometimes.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what's scary, right? Because let's be our genuine self, and whatever's supposed to be around me, whatever's supposed to come to me is gonna come. Nobody could take away what's supposed to be for you.
Right, but look how long that's at the point that I am now, right? But I don't think we were at that point 10 years ago.
No, but remember,
it takes time though. It really takes time
to get into that point
to figure out who you are.
And to believe that what's meant for you is going to come, and no one's going to take away, and who your friend, you know what I mean? Like, it takes a long time to get to that point.
I think,
I think I'm still figuring myself out.
No, I know that, but you know
what I mean? I really think I am.
No.
I feel like you seem so mature for your age, and just like this light conversation that we're having, right? So that imagine when you get to our age.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
exactly.
You're going to be schooling scholars.
And it's dope. But here's the thing, though. But the game is what we trying to. What I feel is that knowing that early as possible that you're not going to be liked by everybody. Knowing that early as possible that to be comfortable in your own skin. I'm not saying blurt out crazy stuff.
No.
But what I'm saying is that be yourself. Yeah. And I think it'll fall better because I think a lot of people try to be somebody else.
Yeah,
if I see somebody that's the entrepreneur guy, whatever, I just try to be them.
But
talk like this person.
That happens a lot though, and then people tend to figure out themselves down the line.
No,
I hear it.
But you ever realize that being yourself is probably the best way to be, right? Because
but it's not that easy. It's not that easy. Here's the thing, it's that easy.
But here's the thing. I know what I'm saying, but it's like just think about it, right? If every time I go out, like say if I got a facade, right? Every time I go out, I got to put this mask on, right? In front of the people because I got to show this, but then I'm really not that.
I think that's more social media though.
No, but it's more life. Because even people that want a facade that they have money.
Oh, yeah. I mean.
People that want a facade that.
Right, but I also think, to his point, it takes time, right? I feel like when you're younger, you are trying to keep up with what you see out and what you see on social media. I feel like at our age, I am who I am. You are who you are. Like, take it or leave it. I'm okay if a dude doesn't want to be with me, right? Like, it took me a long time to be there. Like, if you don't want me, I'm okay. I'm okay with that, right? There's no more like, oh my God, what did I do? Or was it, my socks? You know what I mean? Or my hair, or my nails. Like it could be anything, but I'm okay with that. It took me a very long time to get that. Like if I don't vibe with one of my friends, it's not hate or there's no anger. We just there's but it takes us a long time to get there.
So I say this to say this, right? While I put so much into this, because I think, like you ever see right now, even right now, say like when you were 20 years old, you're like, damn, if I would have known what I know now, when I was 20, I would have been better.
Yeah, we also
So the crazy part about it is that you getting to get this like right now, right? And once it's like this, when we know better, we do better. Now, my biggest thing is that, so for my kids, right, I want them to be confident as possible because I think, especially with little girls and stuff like that, they so worried about everything else. I want her to be confident with her own skin. That's why I want her to dress how she want to dress. Show your personality, show who you are. Because I think confidence plays a big part in just like how you feel about yourself and not allowing this man to come in and just kind of like.
And like we were speaking about before, I think the confidence, kids and younger people learn confidence from sports. Yeah. Having that discipline.
I think that's important.
That discipline from being an athlete comes a long way in life, man. Because people who don't do sports, you can tell how different they are from a person who, hey, I had to wake up 5 a.m. every day to do freaking a football practice that I hated. You're saying you hate it, but you still did it every day. It's dedication that comes with that. Yeah. It's different. It's different. It's different. Yeah. It's different. And that drives somebody to kind of grow up a little bit different than the next person behind me. I think me being an athlete, that made me who I am today. I wouldn't be in the gym if I didn't do track and field when I was in college and high school and whatever.
Like a whole different, and I think like teamwork is a big thing too.
Yeah, for sure.
Like that's like what I think, what I always like tell my daughter too all the time. Like she's like, I didn't do well. I'm like, but your team did well. It teaches you, and then like the relationship building and like, but that's a big thing. Cause
check this out, right? Like at that age, they're gonna try to get influenced by everything, right?
For sure, yeah.
Maybe doing drugs or maybe going to something that they're not supposed to. If she's confident with herself and good within her own skin, she's like, I'm good now, I'm not doing that. And be happy to walk away instead of being like, I gotta do it because I'm trying to be liked. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I did that.
I know that we all did it. I'm just trying to give her the game this early and make her feel confident in being who she is so that she doesn't feel like she got to follow to be cool. So that's how my mentality is. That's how I think. That's why I put this out now because I want her to get the game.
It's important.
I wish, you know what I'm saying? Somebody tell
me. And we grew up in a different generation, right? Like we don't have to deal with things that they have to deal with.
Nah, man. They get in depression.
Right, and that's the thing. Like my daughter, honestly, at a young age, she would speak her mind. Like if she didn't like something or she would be like, I don't want to go, no. And very like vocal. And in the beginning, I would be like, because I think twice about how I say things.
She don't care?
No, but she's not even trying to be mean. She's just she's a full Sagittarius. She will just say whatever comes to her mind. I don't like it, I'm not going. And it took me like a while to be like, and I would be like, Lex, you need to say it like this, just say, oh no, I can't do this, but I can do this. And one of my friends, it took me, she's like, just let her be. And I'm so happy that I let her be because she speaks her mind. It took me a while to get to the point where I could just speak my mind and not feel guilty or feel bad.
Be proud that she's able to do that.
Yes, I am so happy that
be
she
proud.
I don't want to do it.
See,
I'm not going. And so, and those are things, but those are things that she's teaching me.
She ain't worried about being liked. She being herself.
Yes. She's like, I don't
be happy, bro. That's how you want to walk around life. And that's how asses should be walking around life too.
That's great.
We can't make everybody happy, bro. If we walk around here trying to be liked by everybody, we gonna be in a trap, crying inside.
In a bubble trap,
Bubble, you're right.
Nah, bro, I don't do that no more, man. I did it because I was doing it. I know I was. I'm like, I want to be like this. I don't want them to look at me like, fuck that, I'm grown now.
Yeah, and so that's how I used to be too. Like I used to be like, oh my God, I'm so conscious about like what I would wear, or like, you know, I don't know, my butt was too big, or like back then, you know what I mean? I'm like, I don't want them to think of me in a different light, or I don't want to stand this, I don't want to post this picture. Now I don't give a shit.
Yeah,
like, you know, I'm just like, it is who I am. This is who I am. You like me or you don't.
You mean the picture that you was like laying out like this?
What picture is that? Not a picture like that.
You was like on the couch or something. I think it's like that.
You know what I mean? Like, yes, like back then I would be like, oh my God, am I show? You know what I mean? Because what sucks is that perception really is reality.
Yeah.
You know, as much as we don't want it to be, that's why what I try to teach my daughter too now that we let her have social media, I'm like, it's not reality. People put what they want you to see. That doesn't mean that they're happy. That doesn't mean that they're living their life. You know, someone posts that they're on a boat or they got these new sneakers or they got this. Like, that is not reality. We don't know what's happening behind closed doors. You know? Like, just like with all these people that are posting all these pictures, we don't really know what their body looks like or what their headspace is like. Like,
they could be miserable.
They could look bad. They could be bad as fuck.
Yeah.
Body, face, teeth, everything, and be miserable. Be depressed. Be, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna be happy. Yeah. You want me to have a chicho, real teeth? I'm fine. But you know what I mean? Like, I would rather be happy than. So
the conclusion is be you, right?
Yes.
Literally, like, taking
all the time
who you are. Be with somebody that's goddamn into fitness too. You know what I'm saying?
If that's what you want.
If that's your thing.
If that's your thing.
That's your thing.
Well, this is fitness.
Exactly.
Exactly.
This is I know it's our thing. We be if that's your thing.
But what if it's not our thing? What if someone's watching not their thing?
No, it better be their thing because either you gonna pay for either you gonna put the work in now, so later on you gonna have to suffer. Either way, you gonna be messed. It's better to just work now, man. So we want to end it off on that note. Definitely appreciate Lady T coming out. You know what I'm saying?
Sure, thank you.
Oh man, see what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what we want to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
what happened? Lady T. Oh no, she needed a little shot though.
Nah, man, come on.
You might need more for the road.
We're about to just finish this out. Oh, for the road? For the road? Oh, for the road.